All right, so today I'm gonna be attempting to make a broccoli quiche. It's probably going to be really hard. Should take about an hour. I don't even know what a quiche is, but apparently it's a more advanced egg meal. So this is a family um, meal that actually I don't think I've ever had it, but my mom got it from my aunt. So here it is. The ingredients. So we're gonna try and do this. I'm going to have a little bit of help from my mom, and we'll see how it goes. So here's all the ingredients. We have broccoli that we have to cook and drain. We don't skim milk, so I'll be using regular milk. 5 eggs. We have shredded cheese here, half a pound. Half teaspoon of leaf basil. Teaspoon of salt. 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. Half package of ham, which we're just using this, and we are not using onions. So first with the broccoli, it says to put it in the microwave for 5.5 minutes, and then after 5.5 minutes, let it stand for 1 minute, and then remove from the microwave holding the corners. So we're gonna steam this broccoli. We also use a pie crust and says preheat oven at 400 degrees. You remove crust from freezer and let it thaw for 10 to 20 minutes. And then you prick the bottom and the sides of the crust with a fork and then bake on the oven rack for 10 to 13 minutes or until brown. So we have to bake the crust before we can start the process. Teaspoon of basil. Have my eggs I'm about to crack in. This isn't all the cheese, but I'm using 1.5 or 1 1/3 packages. My ham. Also, we're just thawing the crust for about 15-20 minutes instead of heating it up before, because it's going to heat during the 45 to 60-minute process anyway. So now I'm going to crack the eggs in the bowl. We diced up the ham. We cracked all the eggs in. Now we're going to pour a cup of milk. Okay, and now I'm going to blend it up. Finished blending, I'm now going to add all my other ingredients in and then stir it up. So I put all the steamed broccoli onto the crust. Thing about the crust, you need to stab little holes around the side with a fork and on the bottom so that it doesn't poof up when it's in the oven. Also mix all the other ingredients in. I'm going to mix it up one more time and then slowly pour it over the crust. We may have made too much, so there may be extra that we'll just get rid of, but yeah. So we added all the ingredients and the liquid onto the pie crust. Again, it overflowed a little bit and wasn't able to use all the cheese, but that's all right. But yeah, overflowed a little bit, so we put this under it so it doesn't drip all over the oven. Now going to put it in the oven. What it did was preheated the oven at 350 degrees, and we'll now bake it for 45 to 60 minutes. So there we go. Our oven heats a little fast, so I'm doing 45 minutes at 350 degrees. So we'll be back after the timer goes off. So here it is after 45 minutes in the oven. We tested to see if there was any liquid left by sticking a toothpick in a couple of spots, and it looks done. So now all I have to do is wait a few minutes and then it's good to test out. Here's the broccoli quiche with ham. We're gonna try it out. Looks really good. We'll see how it is. So here's the first bite. Really good, really good. Took about, it was 45 minutes to bake, probably 20 minutes to prepare, and then waited about 15 minutes for it to cool down. I like broccoli. I don't love broccoli. There is a lot of broccoli because it's broccoli quiche, but it's really good, really good. Yeah, so it wasn't that hard to make. Not that complicated of ingredients. It just took a while. We decided to not use onions because I made this for like my family to eat, and my family doesn't love onions, so it's a little less, it has a little less of taste because of that, but it's still very good. Definitely the hardest meal I made out of the 5 I decided to do for my senior project. I'm really glad that I chose this for my senior project because now I know how to make all different kinds of eggs for breakfast, and definitely will use that for college. I love eating omelets and scrambled eggs, so I'll probably be making them all the time now. Before, the only thing I knew how to make was like sunny side up egg sandwich, which I had a lot, but you know, that's basically the most simple thing you can make. So I'm really glad that I made this. It wasn't as difficult as I thought, and I'll definitely utilize this moving forward. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.